Okay, anyway, that's fine.
Really? There was something else?
Oh, why don't you talk about what we do? Like, what are the things that we put on? Hi, we are Fix Productions. We are an Indonesian-based production house. We make content for YouTube. We are content creators, and we are based in Jakarta.
My name is Michael.
My name is Nicole.
My name is Putra.
And today we're going to be talking about what we do, what our channel is, how long we've been doing this for, what we've learned so far during the process, and sort of what makes up the formula of how to be successful in this new digital world.
As we go through today's topics, we'll be answering your questions live. So don't forget to comment below and hopefully we can answer all your questions.
So basically today what we're gonna sort of share with you guys is what we've been learning through this process. We've actually only been up and running the channel itself. Like Putra mentioned before, Fix Productions has been around for over 2 years now, but we originally started making projects for clients in order to make some money to do the sort of sketches and stuff that we do for the channel. And then the Mike came along and that's when we really started monetizing everything that we do. But actually the channel has only been up since October 2016, but now we are almost 20,000 subscribers, and that makes us one of Indonesia's fastest growing comedy channels. We're pretty proud of that. But obviously things take time, so we're going to share with you guys sort of what we believe are the key factors on how to create a successful channel in this sort of new digital world, I guess. All countries vary, right? But in Indonesia, obviously, what we know and what the market that we're in, vlogging is a really big deal. How-to videos are a big deal, like makeup videos are a big deal. So we're different from that because we don't do any of that, right? We occasionally do a vlogging thing here and there, but that's not really what we want to do and where we want to go. But what definitely pulls us apart from things like that are that we are made up of a team. If you're not like a one-man show and you're just like vlogging, and if you're interesting enough to vlog, then good on you.
Yeah.
But I know that if I made a vlog, I don't think a lot of people would watch it. So instead, I have people to be with me.
Yeah.
So
and 3 is just the right amount.
Three's just the right
Because
amount.
then 2 people can vote something, and then that's it. It's just the right amount.
The most important thing though in a team is that everyone sort of balances each other out. So if you have like 3 temperamental people, that team is probably not going to work, right? But
Three Nicoles.
yeah, I wouldn't even agree with that. But yeah, so team is definitely number 1, so you guys can help each other out.
So when we first started, I guess we knew that the media world is changing. So we saw it as an opportunity, and we all loved video production. And I guess what we wanted to do essentially was to introduce Indonesia to the world, because not a lot of people know about Indonesia, despite it being the 4th most populated country in the world. A lot of people in the US, I got that one right.
Yeah.
When we were studying in the US, for example, when we told them where we're from, people would be like, where's Indonesia? Which state? Blah, 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 blah. And then, but they would know about Bali. So we wanted to introduce and sort of narrow the gap of cultures internationally, especially for people to know more about Indonesia. I guess that's where we started.
Yeah.
And in doing so, I guess we all like to laugh, the 3 of us. We like to joke around about silly things. So we thought the silver lining between all the videos that we do would be comedy. And of course, going deeper into comedy, we want to educate and sort of the market and everyone else about Indonesia, and the same vice versa, teaching Indonesians about how to speak English better and everything else. So I guess that's sort of our mission. In the beginning, if you sort of narrowed down your concept, just what we call the shotgun effect. Just try as many videos as you can and see which ones work. Because sometimes you may not have any other channel that is similar to the concept that you're doing, but if it hits off with the viewers, then you sort of focus in and find your niche.
Trial and error.
Trial and error, basically, yeah. Things change like at a rapid pace, especially in the digital space. Like,
super fast.
Super fast.
One thing can be viral one day, and then another thing can be completely viral like the next.
on set. Actually, we all had different ideas about this when we first started. And we all agreed, well, when I say we, it just only takes two of us to agree on something. Me and Mike agreed that we should go for comedy because it's easiest to sell. On the other hand, Nicole
I
wanted,
did not
Nicole wanted to be like all drama and all
I don't want to be okay, look.
she's a girl.
The
and, you know,
reason that I wanted to make a channel, one of the reasons is because I'm a very big fan of Wong Fu Productions. I think they're really good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're good. I'm just
And I
saying
wanted it hits the soft spot for girls, especially your female audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
But I agree that comedy sells.
Comedy
much
sells.
better.
Sentimental.
exactly. So that's so we actually it wasn't that hard to decide because in a way we all agreed that laughter is very infectious.
It's the best medicine.
It's the best medicine. So and that's perfect because I love comedy, and so we all agreed that we should decide on that concept alone. And from there, and then we start building we start to divide the categories, but everything has to be comedy based. What else was?
We also try not to stray away too far from the concept. A lot of we see a lot of content creators, because it's not TV, right? So someone's not telling you what to do. So a lot of content creators that we see try to make something and then they sort of want to make so many things at once and you stray away from your concept. Whereas we really stick to, and that's another good thing about having a team is that we really stick to what we wanted to do, which was comedy and educational stuff, right? So
it also goes back to the vision and mission.
Yeah.
Because our comedy, we also have to go back to educate the foreign non-Indonesians about how Indonesians work or how Indonesians say things or how Indonesians would react to certain things. We always have to come back to that by showing some comedy.
yeah.
So that's a little bit of a challenge, but if you're if you stick to your vision and mission and your concept, it will be much easier in the long run.
Yeah.
And we sort of narrow it down and try to get the formula. And I think what we learned also in regards to the concept is try to calculate or have a guess of how big is the market size that can relate to whatever concept that you're trying to do. So in Indonesia is like a big archipelago, right? So we just need to find out, for example, if we want to try a specific type of food, how many people know about that food?
Yeah.
It goes down to that specific level, because then if people that can't relate to the food, they're not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So something that sort of changes their minds on something. In terms of branding, I guess in the digital era, branding is everything. But I guess some people or a lot of content creators sort of forget about the branding aspect of something. If you're a personality, you're the brand. But since we're not personalities, or even though we
we're not always in our videos, right?
We're not always on our videos. We have to have a brand or image that people can relate to. So from the beginning, the glasses sort of get people fixated on our stuff. So that's how we came up with the glasses, and we put that everywhere, right? On the watermarks, profile pictures. We have to ensure that cover pages and everything is filled in, information is complete, how to reach out to us. A website is done. You can reach us on our website. So sort of just the online presence of things in terms of our brand needed to be there.
Alright, so how we all started. Okay, so first of all, me and Nicole actually started this first because we, both of us were in TV. And
Nicole and I.
Nicole and I. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be educational, but I'm the very least educated here. Okay, so Nicole and I first started this when around 2 years ago?
Yeah.
We both came from TV production background, and honestly we were kind of tired of it, so we met up and we were like, yo, I think we need to start making something that we both like doing. So finally we got out of the TV world and then we started making our own content. At first we started with client projects, but then we finally approached Michael, and we actually wanted wanted to ask more advice on like the social media and the marketing world. And then he's actually interested in the production, so that's how we all got connected because he's very good in he's very experienced in the marketing and the social media, which is exactly what we needed. We can make the content, but we don't know exactly when and how to distribute it. That's where Mike comes in. And so yeah, pretty much me and Nicole and I met in college. She was in Boston and I was in New York. I know Mike. Back in we're on the same the same years, but not together. But I know that they know each other because they go to school together.
We met in middle school, so we met when we were like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And Putra and I met in university, the first year of uni.
Yeah.
And Mike and Putra met when?
One of those drunken nights.
Yeah,
One of those
nights.
One of those.
Oh, is it to
We
meet
met in
people?
one of those.
Check out our website, www.fixproductions.co. And don't forget to keep those creative juices flowing, and we hope to see your 5-minute story this year. Submit your entries at www.the5minutevideo.com. See you guys!